The road was gone, the sky was red. Smoke above and ghosts ahead. My squad was bleeding, boxed in tight, and I could see the end in sight. We've been running through the wreckage, through the fire and the screams. Every street became a graveyard, every shadow had teeth. The comms were full of panic, the air was full of dust. The walls were cracking open and the ground was hunting us. I saw the fear behind their helmets, saw the blood around their hands, saw my brothers lose their footing in a city's final stand. They looked to me for orders, but I could barely breathe, because I knew the way we made it was through something killing me. So I counted every round and I measured every breath. There was one road left to freedom, and it passed through my death. In the fire, in the ruin, where the engine screamed like sin, I knew if I stayed behind, they could make it out again. Brothers to the end, that's the oath we never break. When the whole world falls apart, we give more than we can take. If the dark comes crashing in, if the gates are closing fast, I'll become the final wall between my squad and the last. Don't you turn around for me, don't you waste a breath to cry. Some men live to see the dawn, some men hold the night. The swarm was getting closer, I could hear them in the smoke. Claws against the concrete like the devil clearing his throat. The transport wouldn't start up, the engine coughed and died. The fuel line sparked beside us, and I saw the answer shine. There was fire in the wreckage, there was gasoline below. There was one shot in the chamber, there was one way this could go. My sergeant grabbed my shoulder, said don't you even think, but his eyes already knew it, and his voice began to sink. I smiled like I was joking, like I had another plan, but I was saying goodbye when I placed my rifle in his hand. So I gave him all my ammo, and I told him get them clear. There are moments made for heroes, there are moments made from fear. And the sirens in the gun smoke, where the final choices start, I could feel the whole war ending somewhere deep inside my heart. Brothers to the end, that's the oath we never break. When the whole world falls apart, we give more than we can take. If the dark comes crashing in, if the gates are closing fast, I'll become the final wall between my squad and the last. Don't you turn around for me, don't you waste a breath to cry. Some men live to see the dawn, some men hold the night. I thought about the ones we buried, all the names beneath the stone, all the letters never written, all the houses never home. I thought about the quiet mornings that we promised we would find a table full of laughter, a war left far behind. I thought about my mother's doorway, how she waved when I was young, how she told me come back breathing, how I swore that I would run. But promises get broken when the world has other plans, and sometimes love means letting go with blood still on your hands. Engine dead, squad pinned down, smoking lungs, hell all around. One climbed into the wreckage, with the whole street closing in. I could hear my brother shouting, but I would not look at them. I fired once into the darkness, just to make the monsters turn. Then I lit the broken fuel line and watched the whole world burn. They were running for the convoy, they were almost past the gate, and I laughed through blood and smoke because I knew they were too late. I had carried grief like armor, I had carried war like chains, but for one bright burning second, all of it became their name. Brothers to the end, that's the oath we never break. When the whole world falls apart, we give more than we can take. If the dark comes crashing in, if the gates are closing fast, I'll become the final wall between my squad and the last. Don't you turn around for me, don't you waste the breath to cry. Some men live to see the dawn, some men hold the night. Some men hold the night. The glass was blooming like a sunrise, red and gold across the street. For the first time in forever, the war looked small to me. I saw them make it through the smoke, I saw my brother still alive. Tell them I wasn't scared, tell them I got you home.